Hello everyone and welcome back to another one of my YouTube videos. Today I'm filming on the GoPro, so I'm not too sure exactly where the camera's pointing at, looks to be pointing at me, so hopefully it is, and you're getting a good shot. So today's just a channel update, as you can already see in the title, just to run through a few things, what is going to be upcoming on the channel. So the first thing is first, there will be a bit of content on this car. So, I wouldn't particularly class it as a breakdown, as the car still drives, but again, I wouldn't even say overheated really, but the temperature rose more than it should have done. So it needs a few new parts before I'm going to drive it again. I mean, like, I can still drive it. I mean, the fan has been British, so the fan is constantly on now. So, you know, I could do quick drives up to the shop and back and it'd be fine, but I'm not even going to risk it. Because I can't in the drive. So I took the car to a garage to get, or wanted them to talk to them about getting a little bit of work done. It's garage I normally use anyway. And the work I want to get done is get the turbo moved and do the sunroof. But I'll talk about that in a minute so I don't get off track. But yeah, so went up there, drove the car, and I noticed the temperature hit 100 degrees and over. And that's pretty much the limit you want of the car. When you're doing, I was driving there, it's on a national road, which in the UK, a single lane national road is 60 mile an hour limit. But I was doing 50 in fifth gear, so after quite low revs. So driving along, and the temperature reached 100 degrees, getting perfectly normal. 80 degrees to 100 degrees in this car is perfectly normal running temperature. And I noticed it reached 100, and I thought, fair enough, the fan should kick on. I mean, I don't see why it should. It wasn't a hot day at all, but about 15 degrees outside, so nothing major. And I should notice the temperature gauge is going up and up and up, and it mustn't go down. So got over 100 degrees, and by then the switch normally kicked in, and it normally cools the engine down. But that didn't happen. The fan didn't turn on, so the temperature was going up, still going up a little bit. And I thought, strange, it should turn on, and it's not. So anyway, finally got to the garage. Let the engine cool down a little bit, open the bonnet, let a bit of airflow go through, airflow go through and cool the engine down a little bit more. So, bridged the fan, so the fan was turned on permanently, so that helped cool it down a little bit more. So, after I talked about all the work I needed done to the car, so I started to drive home again. So, with the fan permanently on, driving home, it still stayed over 100 degrees. You know, pretty strange. It should, like, this engine should run below 100 and above 80 when driving. That's quite normal for these cars. Anyway, so driving home, and again, fan permanently on, and driving again about 50 mile an hour on the national road. So, and look at the temperature gauge still, and it's still climbing. So bear in mind, 50 mile an hour, quite cool day. A lot of airflow will be going through the engine, through the radiator, especially with the fan on, and the temperature gauge is still climbing. So why, you know? So it turns out, I'm imagining them. I've ordered the parts. They're cheap enough anyway. So I'm imagining the thermostat is also gone on the car. It's the temperature gauge and the fan switch sit just behind the thermostat. So as soon as the thermostat opens, the thing goes through the radiator. So rather unlike on most modern cars, where all the switches and stuff are in the radiator, the switches on this car are behind the thermostat, so they've got no water to particularly get through into the radiator until the thermostat opens, and that's where the switches are. So I believe the thermostat is also gone, and the fan switch again are not dear parts, cheap enough to replace. So yeah, so that turned out to be quite difficult. So good to go home in one piece. It didn't overheat. It didn't reach the maximum temperature. So probably reached max about 105 degrees. So nothing major for the car. So as soon as you've got the parts, I'll change it and go for a little test drive, and hopefully that would have cured that little problem. So until then, unfortunately, this car can't particularly go anywhere. I mean, it can, but it's not really worth the risk. I've got other car, so if I need to go anywhere, I can always get that done with that car. But this car will be back up and running soon, possibly when I get the parts on Monday. I think I might get the parts money, but I don't know when I'm filming doing it. But yeah, so that'll be that part of this car getting done. Now to move on to the tow bar and the sunroof, which I was telling you about just a minute ago. So the tow bar and the sunroof now will be getting done. The tow bar been on the car, don't know how long, but been on the car since I've ever owned it. And that's now going to be finally coming off. So that'll be quite nice, getting that off. Will make the car look a lot better. As I said previously, it got damaged at Mercedes last time, the dealership, but if you want to watch the whole show on that, if you find other video, it should be on there. I can't remember which video exactly, but it will be on one of them. So yeah, if you go and watch that video, that'll be on there. But so the sunroof, I want to get that repaired. Obviously the sunroof, it works, but it's not operating, if you know what I mean. So the mechanism will work, some of moves and stuff, but at the minute it's jammed shut to stop water getting in where the seal's damaged. So I can't open or close it at the minute. Well, I can, but if I do, it will let water come in, so that's staying put. And while it's there, there's a little bit of rust in the top corner up here. Not major, just a little bit of surface rust. Make sure running it down at the same time. So that body shop is going to repair the rust and put a new seal in. And so I couldn't get a new seal to fit. It looked a bit too big to me, but Mercedes said it's definitely the right one for the car. So once that's done, this car will be quite well done. I've got a few other little bits I need to get back to, like the center console is getting repaired for the electric heat switches. I'm going to get, before put it in, I'm getting it I can't really think of the word, but he's getting buffed up. It's got all these little scratches in it, so it's getting cleaned up and polished. So that'll be back in the car soon. So once that's back, I can then start doing the heated seat videos again. I've got one more to come up, which actually that might be going out. That'll be out, probably be out before this video, if I get round to doing that one first. So, but yeah, so that'll be out. That'll be done. So then I better start doing the rest of the videos for that. So yeah, that'll be in this car pretty much done for now. I mean, there's always going to be little bits I need to do to it, but a few bits I do want to do to it, but no, I'll get around to doing them eventually. Now, onto the fleet update. I only have 2 cars now. The blue car, which has been in quite a few videos, and that has been sold. So I will not be making any more videos on that car now. I've still got a few videos left on that car, which I need to edit and release, but that'll come out in time. So you still see a few more videos in that car, but unfortunately there'll be no more being made on it anymore now by me. Maybe the new one I might make some videos on it, not too sure. But yeah, so that car's so gone, which means I have one space free, so there may be another car on its way soon, but if there is, that would be a bit of a secret. And I might add in one little bit of video to the end of some. I noticed on one of my comments recently, when I put the Flymo video up, so again this is after I put the Flymo video up, I'm recording this, part 2 that is. I noticed one of the commenters wanted to see the old Flymo working, so I may if I get time, include a little clip of that Flymo working for you. So once again, if you've been on the drive, hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you like, and subscribe helps to see this channel to grow. And if your friends haven't seen my channel already and you think they may like some of my content, ask them to like and share the video as well. And if they want to, they can hopefully like and subscribe as well. So once again, if you've been on the drive, and I hope you see the next one. Maybe you might even see a bit of Flymo after this clip right now. Coffee folks, this is kind of noisy right about now.